You used to call me on my. You used to.
What's up, everybody? This is Tim Torment, your newest Interview Under Fire host. I'm sitting here with Papi Schwag, as always, and we have the newest member to the Funny Farm Records family with us today, Nazzty Nate. How you doing today?
What's up, everybody? I am doing fucking spectacular. A little nervous, a little excited. Been a big fan of the show, and as a rabid fanboy myself, like, my little heart is fluttering with excitement, but my stomach's fucking crying already, and we haven't even started.
Right on.
Let's get this shit.
Alright, Hardline bleed cards. Go ahead, pick. Don't look at it. You know the drill. Alright. Keep that down there.
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright, the first one we got coming up here today is the bacon, which actually tastes really good.
That's right.
Make it. Gotta remember, keep my fingers away from my face.
Definitely.
Good luck. Alright, Nazzty Nate. Where'd you get that name from? Where'd that name come from?
Kind of a funny story. It developed over time, and it honestly was not the first thing I came up with when I decided I wanted to get in the rap game. It all originated from a Xbox Live gamer tag. I was coming up with something thinking, well, what's me, kind of just, I don't know, something that snatches. I was like, Nazzty Nate, that flows. But first thing I think about when I think Nazzty Nate is half baked. I am nor really big nor black, so figured I want to throw a little pizzazz onto it, put the Z's, and they're Nazzty. And then the nickname actually set in. My 21st birthday, it was wild night. Couple cases of beer, big ass bottle of New Amsterdam gin, me and a homeboy and two girls. Long story short, by like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, all I really remember is one girl asking the other, hey, can I kiss you before I forget about it? Next thing I know, we had 2 chicks in the living room before getting at it. And my buddy leaned over to me, we're sitting in the kitchen telling, I'm like, never seen anything like this in my life before, so. Okay. And he's like, Nate, it's your 21st birthday. So I, like a diving board, man, jumped right in, and I went straight for a booty hole. Straight tongue in, I mean, just
This is probably one of the best answers we've ever had on this show.
Everybody started calling me Nazzty Nate. And like, I originally started as Indie Anarch, you know, Nate Dogg and Anarchy, just something I threw together. Yeah. Then I had a friend that started calling me the Columbine Kid, because I was getting real like anti-bully, go fucking kill everybody type shit. And it just kind of flowed into it, and it stuck.
Right. So you gave yourself that nickname?
No, my homie Top Hat actually was the one that gave it to me. Like, I told him about the Xbox Live Gamer thing, so we were talking about, he's like, bro, that's some nasty shit. And I'm like, yeah. And a little bit later, like I said, we were talking about this again, bro, you're Nazzty Nate. That's it, you're Nazzty Nate. And like I said, all the way back to the gamer tag, and I'm like, no, I'm not just Nazzty Nate, I'm Nazzty Nate. You gotta emphasize the Z's.
Alright, the next one we got coming up here is Ebola Side's custom barbecue sauce with a kick. Alright, Nate.
Now you're thinking good.
What brought you to doing hip-hop?
Man, I grew up around music. My dad's been in bands all my life. So I've always kind of had a love for the stage and always wanted to get on and do my own thing. And I used to, up until I was about a freshman in high school, man, I was the most anti-hip-hop rap person you'd meet. Straight metal, like, I didn't care what, I didn't want to listen to anything. Very close-minded. And to be completely honest, the only reason I started listening to rap, because I was trying to be cool, man. I was trying to be gangster in school. I went from nerdy little white kid getting picked on to being like, man, fuck this shit. Yeah, I'm hard as fuck. What's up? Sagging all the time. And it started with Lil Boosie and Gucci, believe it or not, because that's what my friends at the time were bumping. And then I discovered ICP about 2010, and it just kind of went from there. I was in a metal band when I was in high school, so I kind of had two nights of being on stage. one at the JYD for my 16th birthday party, and another one at a little, like a backyard kind of concert. Instantly fell in love, but just kind of quit screaming and doing the vocals. Just, you know, smoking. I can't even growl without like coughing after I'm done doing it. But I don't know, man. That's like, I really got to sit there and think about that. Like I said, I've always had a love for the stage, watching my dad doing it and a little bit myself in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then the past 2 years, me and my homie Bootleg kind of been working, trying to get together and get in the studio and doing stuff. But it just kind of bullshit. But at the beginning of this year, I saw the opportunity to go ahead and throw my own show for my birthday since I already knew everybody. Big shout out to Tim, because he helped put that together. Along with Opie College and everything for opening the sound, or running the sound. And after that, I was like, I'm hooked. This is it. I want to do this. I don't really like life, and this gives me a reason to like life and want to better myself. That's kind of being what it's doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm still learning. I got a lot of learning to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't going to give up. Refuse to.
Right on.
Awesome, man. That's a good reason to get into it. I know I've seen you out there and you have heart, so that's awesome.
This next one.
What is it called?
This next one is called Green Hell. This is another interview under fire. Created hot sauce. Green Hell.
Where's it come from? Where's that name come from, Corey?
Comes from Misfits album. Misfits song.
Alright, man. You just got signed on to Funny Farm Records.
FFR.
Yes, sir.
What do you hope to accomplish while on Funny Farm Records?
I want to prove myself, for one. I've been given a golden opportunity here. As a nobody getting onto something, or with Nairo pushing as hard as he can, and all the shows we got lined up, and everything that we've been doing just so far since FFR started back in September, I think?
Yep.
I think that's when I signed, if I remember correctly. But I want to get my name out there and become a valuable part of the team in this first year on the label, and to get re-signed and start making my own waves and making it worth it having me on the label. Because as of right now, I'm fucking nobody, man. I mean, I'm a downer, I'm a negative person. I try not to be, but that's how I see it. But I'm also seeing every show we do a little bit, there's like another person or another two people standing in front of the stage. And that makes it feel like more worthwhile, because man, I have hell selling tickets.
Yeah.
I love it. Every time I sell one, it feels great. I don't mind doing it. But it's difficult. Especially, like, I'm sure y'all know a lot of family and friends from around hometown. Not hating on anybody from my own hometown, but it's hard to go all the way from Terrell, drive an hour and a half all the way to Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good question, man.
I gotta ask you something on top of that, and then we'll move on. What are you gonna do to prove? I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do that's different? What are you gonna? I mean,
it's a good question, because as of right now, I'm still really learning my own sound. Like, with all the beats I've been fucking with recently, it jumps from like metal to trap to something techno-y to something that's just kind of oddball out there. And like, I kind of label myself as a horrorcore artist, because a lot of what I do is just dark, murderous. I like to get nasty, necrophilia. Like, I don't advocate it, but I'm not scared about fucking rapping about raping. Anything that's gonna get somebody to go, what? And then pull back with something a little bit meaningful about my actual life. Because my main goal in music in general is, I mean, money would be great. That'd be fucking awesome. But, like, I would say ICP and Twisted got me through a lot of dark times in my life. And I would almost want to say it saved my life. So if I could have one person come up to me and say they didn't blow their fucking head off because of my song, success, boom, right there. And if I can get another person, another, so on and so on, and I want to help people through the darkness, show people the light through the darkness.
Nice.
right on. Let's move on.
Alright, coming up next, we're going to Spontaneous Combustion.
I think
This is where it gets hairy.
Well, not as much.
Starts to.
This is the closest tasting thing to Pain 100 I could find. We're out of Pain 100, unfortunately. Forgot to
I
restock.
say fortunately.
This kind of follows up the last one a little bit. You got signed to Funny Farm Records, but you got signed solo, right? It's just you. So you, before this, you had this side project, and you still have it, called Hell on Wheels. Tell us a little about that.
Hell on Wheels is actually bootleg still. I came in and it started as a... I really can't give the story justice, because it started with him and his cousin way back when they were little kids, raising hell on big tykes, like punching the bigger kids in the nuts, stealing their basketballs and stuff, and getting called Hell on Wheels. And that was what we were kind of running with. I mean, I was going to be strictly Hell on Wheels. Even after signing the FFR, he was the main one I go and record with and everything, so I wanted to have Hell on Wheels along with everything else, you know. I want to rep where I came from.
Well, I mean, like, you kind of became, now, let me get this right. Bootleg is dirty, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went through a few different names.
So you're kind of the face of it all. I mean, and you said that he started Hell on Wheels. I mean, how does that go about?
What do you mean exactly? Like
I mean, you're the face of. Yeah, I mean, when you're up there, it's Nazzty Nate. You know, I mean,
yeah.
You're kind of the face of the two.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have any kids or anything. Anything really holds me back.
Okay.
I really just had another kid, his third kid, about I'd say a month ago or so. So I already got 2 other boys. You know, you got to do the family thing. That always comes up first.
Okay. So you're just more available.
Yeah.
So okay, I get it. Right on.
All right. Everything.
Well, how was that? Was that a little bit hot?
Yeah, that's
All right,
definitely
cool. Because we're moving on to something a lot hotter.
We're moving into fuck Dave territory now.
Fuck that.
I'm the interviewer, and I don't even know about this. Okay, now the way I'm going to word this next question, I just want to put it out there that this is one of Mr. Suave's questions. But how do you feel about modern day mainstream trap rap? Because your music kind of rides the line on being that and or.
Well, a year ago, I would have said fuck them all. Don't care anything about it. It's trash. I've started to really kind of feel for it. I mean, the dudes are making money. I'm sure their mom's set, their kids are set, their grandkids are set. You can't hate on that. That's fucking hot.
I see that sweat dripping down.
Now I get what you were saying earlier about trying to answer questions with the heat. Ah, shit, it's difficult. But now, like, recently, I don't know if you consider Suicide Boys like trap? I mean, I've only kind of been recently getting into them.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Like that, and there's another group that kind of sway out of my style, but GFBF of Nova Rockefeller and Tom McDonald. I don't know if I've heard them. They're British rappers, I think. I don't know if it's British, but I'm trying to be open-minded about it. I really don't like it. Half the times I'm just like, dude, I suck at rapping, but I can fucking rap circles around this guy. Mm-hmm. And then they'll turn around like, man, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You're shitty. As far as freestyling goes, anyway. Swallow it, big man.
Oh man, there's gonna be plenty of that in 2 more. Plenty of that choking.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. So on the idea of just mainstream, period. Are you like opposed to it? Do you agree what's going on? Mainstream world, why not? What's happening?
I think there's a lot better lyricism rappers with a lot better messages that could go out and be out on the radio talking. This is what the kids are listening to these days.
Yeah.
Everybody else is listening to it, so a lot of the young kids, we're going to go straight and listen to it.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, when I was in high school, I was trying to be cool and gangster, so I started listening to Boosie and Gucci and shit like that, all the homies, and I wouldn't compare Boosie to Lil Pump or Lil Uzi or anything like that. I mean, that's like comparing a pit bull to a chihuahua, in my opinion. But somebody else could have a completely different opinion on that.
Right. So now, I mean, like, that's not the case for everybody. Lyricism isn't totally getting away. I do know that there's a handful. Eminem actually just came out with an album. Like, I think it dropped yesterday. So I've already listened to it. I don't know why I said today because I got it yesterday. But I've already listened to it. I don't like it. There's a couple songs on there that I like, but the lyrics are great. Like he's got some stories to tell and everything. I mean, so I don't necessarily think that the lyrics are getting away completely. I think this is just a little fad that's going through this mumble rap, or
Yeah.
I don't even want to, because I mean mumble rap, if you know they really wanted to, they could have some lyricism in there. But
I've seen, like, I don't know if it's true, it's just seen what lyrics posted up on Facebook, like from Uzi or something, that actually had a lot of meaning to it. Then you got this: Gucci gang, 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 which Jordan Lucas completely demolished on the song, by the way.
yeah, no, that guy's great. But let me ask you this though, just in a business standpoint, if you were to run a business and you had to put in all you got. I mean, you had to just work long hours, just hard nights, whatever, to make ends meet. Would you take that job over a job where you can make ends meet plus more by just turning on and off a switch? You know what I mean? Like,
I get what you're saying. Honestly, like, let's say somebody came up to me out of nowhere with a $1 million record deal, but I need to wear a purse and skinny jeans. I honestly can't tell you how to answer that question, because one hand, that's a lot of fucking money. Like I say, take care of your mama, your papa, your kids, and your kids' But at the same time, like, I don't want to be caught walking down the street with skinny jeans and a purse, or that one dude that did the music video in a wedding dress. And I got nothing against it, especially with all the like the trans movements and everything that's been happening over the past couple of years. Where it's all fine, man. Let people be happy. But at the same time, I can't help but sit back like, you're gangster and you're wearing a wedding dress. So.
All right. Well, I could sit here and talk about mainstream all day, pros and cons. So let's just move on. We're moving on to
Ghost. Wait, Scorpion Pepper.
Scorpion.
Dave,
Ready?
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Cry a little bit over there.
I am.
What are your main musical influences?
That goes a long way in a lot of different ways. I want to say, as far as rap goes, Recognize from Mayday is probably one of my... Should I just set this right here?
Yeah, just throw it out.
Recognize is probably one of my largest influences as far as like flow, delivery, what he talks about.
It's great.
Rick, I've always been a giant fan of JB Madrox.
What about you said that you started on metal music. What is your metal influences?
My biggest all-time metal influence is probably Lamb of God. That is my all-time favorite metal band. Like, I went going through middle school from System of a Down, which is another big influence on me. Just, I don't know how to explain that one, but that was one of the first two albums I ever bought myself was Hypnotized and Mesmerized. But Lamb of God...
That's weird. That's not even their Hypnotized and Mesmerized. That's not even their like earlier stuff.
No,
Like
I was like 12.
Yeah.
I'm only 23.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty
Oh,
young.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm like 30 now, so
I had that first album bumping in my CD player when I was young.
Let's see, as far like when I was in the metal band and I was going towards like learning like metal vocals, I've never been good at screaming. Like I've tried any kind of like high pitched things, it just never worked out well. But I was always good at the growls, which is one thing I've always liked about Randy. Or oh my God. And the last one would be Def Clock, which I'm pretty sure Def Clock was all like I think one or two dudes that actually made all the music.
yeah, it was. It was some like comic book dude.
Nathan Explosion, the voice that they had for Nathan Explosion, he's in the music set that grungy, dark.
Yeah, they got their
Step on a
style
baby
from
feet.
like children.
Banana strippers.
Cannibal Corpse, I think. Yeah, they just got their style from Cannibal Corpse. You know, kind of replicated it. Sounds. I don't think it sounds anything like Cannibal. You can definitely tell the difference, but right on. Well,
Awesome.
let's move on, man, because this is the last time you can turn your card over.
I'm scared. I don't know if I should or not, but
You don't have to. It's just up to you.
Don't be a pussy.
If you do it, if you don't do it, we'll go ahead and eat, and then after we eat it, we'll go ahead and see what you got. I'm telling you, this is about 60-40, and there's about 40% good, 60% bad.
What's that, Jill?
The bombs.
Usually I don't tell people that, but
Jill says I should use it, so I'm gonna use it.
Jill, that was
Yeah,
Jill.
Jill, Bill, and Dill.
Oh, okay.
And they hang off my belt because those are my skulls. I like to swing them around. But alright, let's see what I got.
What do you got?
Triple dab. Holy fuck.
Okay.
Jill, I'm blaming you on this.
That's
That's
really
not the worst one.
That's not even, that's the least worst one.
That's not the worst.
So, all we're doing is just putting 3 more drops of this on there. That's it. 3 drops. This is pretty liquidy, so I'm just gonna. You'll see.
I heard bad things about the bomb.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's second to last. What's last? Oh, boss.
1, 2, 3. Now, with this, if you want a little pointers, some pointers with this one, stick that directly in your mouth right there. That little triple dab right there.
Yeah, that's what she
You're just
said.
gonna want.
That's what she said.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
You ready?
Alright, no, but let's do it.
Alright, Nick. If you could pick any person on earth, anyone, big, famous, or local and small, to collab with, who would you pick and why?
And a lot of people fucking hate him. But I say Young Wicked.
Young Wicked?
Young Wicked.
Why would you say that?
For one, fanboy. Like a lot of people hate him, and it might be kind of shitty with all the bullshit shit whatever happened. But I listen to a lot of his music. Like I've been going from the Slaughter to Vengeance to Return of the Prodigal Son, and that sense of darkness and murder, yet wanting good to provide for your family, and having substance like that song YWG.
Mm-hmm.
I can relate
Oh
to that.
man, that's my jam.
Keep
That's
pushing.
that's like a parody on like Wicked Game, right? That's
No,
what we're
yeah,
talking
it was a
about.
parody
It
of
is.
another song.
It's
but,
Wicked
I mean,
Game.
It's Wicked
Chris
Game.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is an awesome song.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know who those folks are, but
That's
Like
just
it's-
wonderful.
he speaks to me. And I feel like if we sat down and put a song together, I would want to take a lot from it. And it would just be fucking badass. I just have to hope that.
You like him solo better? Or do you like him in expert voice?
Like, I love A&B, man. But right now, I listen to Young Wicked more than Bones on his own or more than A&B.
How you taking that? How you taking that heat?
You're almost there, buddy.
Fuck these wings.
You're not
And
gonna
fuck Jill. She proved me wrong.
dab. You know the drill. Oh wait, do you know the drill?
A little bit of dab. One little dab on there. Add that extra little bit of
Oh, I got 2.
Two.
I got 2. You gotta watch out because
All right.
I thinned this out a little bit.
I remember tap the bottom a little bit. And
Yeah, I thinned it out so it,
Tap this.
look at that. You got 3.
That's too much.
You got 3. You
I
see
got
that?
horrible one.
Hit the wood first.
See,
man.
we're
Hit the
so
wood.
used to it being so thick. No, you don't even need to hit the wood because I thinned it out, so it just pours right out.
use the force.
Don't use too much force; you might get quadruple dab.
You talk about the dark side.
It's spelling right now.
Oh, that was actually perfect.
He was really not wanting that.
You did it perfect.
Not at all.
Man, it looks like you just took a shower.
I know, like, man, I took the beanie off. I'm just, like, yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that, but
Yeah.
that's pretty wet.
We're closed in on you. We can
We
see all
can.
this.
All right.
Dab. Wings up.
Dab, epilepsy.
All right.
Really, the hardest part is swallowing the weed. You
I
don't
know.
do it right, you get the heat in your throat, and that's what fucks me up. Like, I hate talking to my mouth full, but
Hey,
a little bit at a time.
The longer it sits in your mouth, it's gonna burn. It's just gonna sit there and burn, burn, and burn. So, if you want to do that, go ahead.
Good. All right,
I'm
Nate.
still with us. Still here.
Where do you see yourself with music in 10 years? 10 years from today, where do you want to be with music?
500 people front to back yelling, "Nazzty, Nate!" And at least 10 people coming up to me saying, I actually saved their fucking life with the music.
500? 500 people?
500, that's it for
So,
10 years?
that's
I mean, that's like mainstream right there. It's like the low end of mainstream.
I don't.
500 people, that's a
I
book
mean,
show.
I would love
book
like to
venue.
book a stadium, but
Now he's talking
I don't-
about hardcore mainstream.
I mean, I would love that shit,
Yeah.
but I don't want people. I don't want anybody there that doesn't want to hear what I gotta say.
Well, why the hell would they? Why would they pay, $100 for a ticket in the back row if they don't want to hear you?
I'd rather pull.
Right.
I'd rather pull Kid Rock if I got that much money to pull a show. I'd rather pull Kid Rock with $20 tickets and beers that are at least only $5.
I mean,
I'll take it out of my own pocket.
I think you would have to rent your own show. I think promoters have to say something on that. I don't know. I'm not up there yet.
But I haven't really put a lot of thought, into 10 years from now. Honestly, like, I want to be established. I want to have a good fan base. I want people to legitimately listen and enjoy my music and take something from it. Not just be like, that's a hard ass beat, so I'm gonna fucking jam this shit.
So you're more after spreading your message and touching people than bringing in a whole bunch of people. You'd rather touch a few people, touch a few hearts than conquer the world.
I mean, I like touching hearts that are alive, but I reckon. It kind of goes both ways. To get a message across, you want to get it across to as many people.
That's my thing. Like, why are you gonna diss on mainstream? Why are you gonna say you would never mess with the mainstream when they bring that whole big crowd? I don't understand. Like, who the heck doesn't want to get their message out to people? Why are you doing music?
But why would you want to have a record label tell you, I want you to rap about this, I want you to wear this, and say this, and do that. Rip all the individuality out of it.
What labels do that?
I know plenty of labels that do that.
This
Roadrunners.
might actually,
They do that.
I almost don't want to say this because it might make a lot of people mad, but I gotta say it, and I don't know anything for sure, but it's just my feeling. I kind of want to say psychopathic. I feel like Violent J has a big hand.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
They
That's
do.
his puppet.
They do. If you look at a lot of these people's old stuff, and it even comes down to names. Comes down to the way they present themselves. You're gonna have a lot of labels that do stuff similar because you're representing their label. Now, I understand that. That's just like any job. If you get hired as a janitor, you're going to be wearing janitor clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that comes with any job, really. So, but as far as like, oh, no, this isn't the style you're doing. Well, yeah, you turn down that record label, that deal, if you want to, wearing a dress and a purse or whatever you said earlier. So, I mean, but I think it would be ridiculous to say such and such label is stupid for wanting to control someone's image as far as how they look or whatever, because it's because you could always turn the deal down.
I can understand that completely. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if some people feel like they're trapped once they get put in that situation, which I really don't know. This is, being on Funny Farms is my first ever experience with this. And one thing, especially about it, Drew gives us the range to do what we want to do. As long as we're moving forward and bringing people in and doing the thing, doing what we need to do in this music business. Now, this might be a bad example, and I could be completely wrong, but back to the psychopathic deal, which, much love, I got my hatchet man on my arm. I mean, no real hate, but I feel like listening to the Blase Rose when I was giving her a chance, trying to figure it out, I just straight heard Violent J. Like, if somebody would try to write my lyrics for me, I would want to take that almost as an offense. Like, I have a couple friends of mine that are like, hey man, I write lyrics all the time, if you want to use them, you're all for it. And I'm just like, I don't use your lyrics.
Well, this will hurt a lot of people's feelings, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it because this is how I feel. But if anybody on Psychopathic Records was to write someone else's lyrics, why the heck would it be Violent J? Like, I don't like that dude.
I agree with them though, because I feel like Blase and Hoodoo both sound wrong.
Yeah, I know, but why would they pick J? Like, they think, whatever. That's just my opinion.
Again, back to
I think Shaggy's got the lyrics down.
I'm with you on that one as far as like between Jay and Shaggy. But and again, this might piss a lot of the diehard Psychopathic fans off, but the way I see it is he just kind of has got once his fingers in every good little thing, control over every aspect. But if you're running I don't know if Psychopathic is $1 million label.
Probably
sure.
Yeah.
$33 million
$33 million label.
You're running a $33 million label.
Yeah.
I kind of understand wanting to.
They're mainstream.
Control.
Very.
Yeah, I agree with that. I would call because everybody knows ICP, world's most hated band.
Yeah, the world's most non-mainstream bands. That's what everybody's like. Oh, they're not. They're underground.
Plus, Violent J hates the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Violent J hates the shows.
Oh.
If you wanted to get a Psychopathic record, it's just
No.
Anyways, man. All right, look, you made it through. We won't torment you anymore. Tim won't bring his torment on you. We're gonna turn the time over to you, man. You just tell us what you got coming.
All right, man. I've been waiting for this. I got one in the works on 2 EPs right now. The Nazzty Killed Nate EP, which is going to be my first release, which I'm looking forward towards my birthday in March. And I have the Nazzty remixes, which is just another short little EP where I take all the songs that I love and I just I don't know what you'd call it. Something I just always wanted to throw my twist on. Like example, I'm not gonna throw this one out here. I'm working on a Hands on the Wheel cover from Schoolboy Q with Tim and Ede. And just like that, that's the Nazzty remixes. Now, as far as shows goes, guys, Funny Farms is pushing this shit. I mean, just as of right now, we got coming up. I personally, I'm opening up the Junkyard Dogs Clubhouse, and on New Year's Eve, I'm hoping to make out the old in with the new show out at Tomcats West. So if you're in the Fort Worth area, man, you gotta go check that. It's gonna be badass. And then we're bringing Razakel and Tommy Necro on January 6th. And then the Creature... I always get that. The Creature Horror Flick.
Creature Click Horror Flick. I think that's what the show's called.
Yeah, the Creature Click Horror Flick. The Creature Click show, man. That's going to be epic. The lineup on it is insane. And I'm not going to go too much farther on that because I don't know what's announced past that. But there's some really wild shit going on. Oh. 8A's album release. February 24th, Saturday at the Junkyard Dogs Clubhouse. We are going to be throwing it down. Straight roses in a 40. Make it out there. We're going to have your homie Tim's on it. Papi Schwag?
No, I don't think. Am I? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, okay. I let Ade do all the booking. I was like, man, put who you on there.
He must have been Dylan.
His PR person dropped the ball.
Right, it was Dirty Bars, myself, FTW. Oh, I'm missing somebody. 88 FTW
Nasty
10.
Nutty.
Yo. Nutty's not on that one.
Yeah,
Did it?
Yeah.
I turned my phone off. I don't want to look. Man, damn, I feel bad now. Either way, I left a couple spots open. Also, my pops' band, the Texas Ramblers, playing that night, so we're going to throw a little bit of that hillbilly Peckerwood stomp in there. Throw a whole big curveball into a rap show, throwing some country rock. But it compliments A-Day. But, man, off top of that, keep an eye out for that Nazzty Kill Nate EP and the Nazzty remixes, because it's back to the old question. That's how I'm going to be making my way. I'm hoping with these 2 EPs, I'm going to make solidify myself in
You don't
this.
got no heat in your mouth. Don't be answering questions. I'm just messing with you, man.
Actually, that's
That was like
but
the
the heat is
Take,
not.
take a sway really quick.
No, fuck that. I'm good. I mean, the heat isn't in the mouth anymore. It's all like right here now.
On the lips, yep.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You completed it. You thought you wouldn't live, and here you are alive. You did it.
Didn't throw up.
We appreciate you coming out and being with us today.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Everybody, until next time, I am Tim Torment, your newest host. This is Papi Schwag, Nazzty Nate. Keep it burning.
Hell on wheels, motherfucker. DSJ, Nazzty Nate, J Dirty, whoop whoop, motherfucker.
Roll to the south, hit you in the mouth. Pull out the K-bar, rip the guts out. TSA spitting out, wicked in the south. Wicked in the south, wicked in the south.
Helen from the Tino, call me a juggalo. Helen was about to blow, here we go, on the flow. Tell me bro, D, I got the dough to get a feature. From creatures, cause I will feature. Please to eat ya, fuck your teachers. Banging on the bleachers, underground preacher. Don't let them deceive ya, government tricks ya. Fuck CNN and Fox News. Stay on the same shit, what about you? Are you freedom fighter lurking in the streets? Just more streets to become mincemeat.
Roll to the south, hit you in the mouth. Pull out the K-bar and rip your guts out. TSJ spitting that wicked in the south. Wicked in the south, wicked in the south. Roll to the south, hit you in the mouth. Pull out the K-bar and rip your guts out. TSJ spitting that wicked in the south. Wicked in the south, wicked in the south. Yeah. Yeah.
Run up on your set, axe in my hand, chopping up your boys, yeah, that is the plan. If you run and snitch, gonna end up in a ditch. And I don't give a fuck, cause I'ma get rich. Dirty South Juggalo with the butcher knife. Better watch out, cause I'll take your life. Never been a punk, I never been a bitch. I do it for the scrubs, ain't ever had shit. Grew up in a trailer, deep in the south. Didn't have a lot of money, so I'm not flashy. That's okay, cause I'm coming to the top. And I'm not gonna stop till my fucking heart stops.
Roll to the south, hit you in the mouth. Pull out the K-bar and rip your guts out. TSJ spitting that wicked in the south. Wicked in the south, wicked in the south. Roll to the south, hit you in the mouth. Pull out the K-bar and rip your guts out. TSJ spitting that wicked in the south. Wicked in the south, wicked in the south.
You used to call me on my. You used to.